Alright, finally, NXT 2.5 quick recap. Super late night. Really let Gold Rush Part 2. Just took it in. The Hulu version. Guess you can find these things on Peacock, but I'm not too sure how fast they would get uploaded, but whatever. NXT was solid. Gold Rush was what it was. Got to see the return of the Lone Wolf, new track. Feels real good. Feels real good. You see them out there just with the new attitude, had the match. How long is he gonna be down there in NXT? I think if we really trying to reinvigorate this, Corbin could be a definite an experiment with that. Maybe. It's not just throwing back at the main roster. Give him 1 or 2 wins on NXT, then get him back over there. Like Apollo was an earlier experiment. So I think we could do the same thing with Corbin and get him some victories. Like I thought Apollo would get some more memorable moments. But hey, either way, NXT is June 27th. So Tiffany Stratton, Thea Hale Women's Championship. Man, it was a solid match. Had its own little standard story going into the ending as far as what was happening. I mean, everybody there was good in my opinion. I enjoyed the match for what it was. I wasn't crazy about all of it, but they did what they could. We stand as a united front, so to know that Thea Hale is only 19 and we're moving into a real story here. Like it's a little beautiful little thing. Like just as far as her gaining that accolade and it's the company having that and the new culture that's being fostered down at the performance center. It means something. I can't say it means a 1.0 myth because I don't know, but the culture's evolving and they all believe in it. So, good on them and good on Thea. Nice little match, crazy ending with the DQ. It is what it is. We got the return of Andre Chase. I thought it was dope. Him and Dude, I'm seeing a tag match. Are they fighting over Thea? This is getting odd, but I mean, Thea had the victory with the Kimura, didn't get it. Ref was distracted, regular story stuff. But Chase coming out, bringing everybody back is good, man. It was a shot in the arm that everybody was looking for. I know he's definitely part of holding up elements of what the excitement of this new NXT is. So yeah, man, good on him. Good on him. Whole thing was solid. What else? Gallus defeated Idris and No Family Blade for the tag championships. That was I didn't get to see it, but it's understandable. It would have been nice to see those guys as tag champs, but it's still really early for them. If they really gonna be a thing, then man, it can work. It's just gonna take some real time because I see the angle, and I also believe they should stay together for a while. And I mean for a while. I don't really believe in splitting up too many teams. I believe in the tag team champion being able to be a singles competitor, but everything is what it is over there. But as far as a No Fan Blade go, I'm thinking that it may take a little while, but they need to just remain a duo and let it just continue to build the way it is. Gallus is they're on the path of proving themselves. I like them for what they have, for what they offer right now. And I'm not crazy about them. We just need to have them continue to build. So it was a solid match. It wasn't really for Hulu TV. I'm not upset about it, but it is what it is. Nathan Frazier, Dragon Lee. All right, this Heritage Cup, I think something needs to happen. Who came outside real fast? It was Scripps and Axiom. So that's one thing. People seem to be gaining interest. I'll look at it like that. And I think the Heritage Cup being so bulky It's not really compact. Looks a little silly to carry that thing around. They should have something else that means just as much prestige. I mean, have the Heritage Championship. It can turn into the TV Championship, just like with this whatever underground thing they about to be running. I feel like they could take that, the underground, and let that be the main event of that. Meanwhile, we got some cast that's up and coming to fight for that, or keep the Heritage Cup down at underground as the main championship. You know, like the main prize. If we go in that direction, I don't know, but hey, this is just the small things I can think of with whatever little important idea they're throwing around now with this Heritage Cup being a thing. So I'm about to say Heritage Championship, you see, because I'm already thinking in that space. So Nathan Frazier and Dragon Lee went ham and began to make the match and its rules um become the highlight. Now both of them and they being who they were, definitely great. But what we needed, pardon me, what we need really with this is more characters that are interested. So I'm seeing it, and I'm seeing Underground being a potential space for it. That's how I feel about it, and I mean that's what I got from the match. Gigi Doe and Kiana James. That match went on a lot earlier for me. I don't really like them mixing up the show. It's really not. It's inconsistent with you know what with the character development in my opinion. Like I think it's throwing things off, and I don't agree with that form of the alchemy. But hey, whatever. That's what happens when you don't have live TV, right? Um, so Gigi Dolan and Keanu James, it's a story that they're trying to tell, and I'm not. Um, the women's division needs something, you know, to go that route when there's so many other things going on. I think it's more space for better things, but we also have to be able to make sure that these performers are able to execute all of the all of the things required, you know. So I don't know if there's trust in that right now, just yet, but we got Keanu James versus Gigi though. It was solid, but I think Gigi needs somebody that's going to be able to keep up with her a little bit more. And then it doesn't really seem like everyone's extra acclimated with each other and their styles in the ring. So I don't know. I wasn't down on the match, but it wasn't anything to write home about. It was good to see them both on TV, and that's word too. But I mean, it's a developmental process, so we're just gonna go ahead and trust it. So then in the main event, we got Carmelo Hayes versus Baron Corbin, the Lone Wolf. Lone Wolf being back, man, that persona needs to be built. I don't know who he's gonna beat up down there in NXT moving forward, and to get a little bit of something back and then go into the main roster, but obvious rich guy Corbin, and that's a block. New track Lone Wolf Corbin with all of the vibe that he was on, that worked perfectly. I think he's excellent in his position. Him and Melo went in and they did what they do. Period. Good story and good match. The right man won, but moving forward in moments, and I'm not too sure how we gonna get this guy to a babyface status, but eventually, the right man winning should be Corbin. Like I would like to see him pick up some victories and the crowd not be mad at it. But I don't know how far off we are on that one. Like him constantly losing, but being able to maintain that above the waterness is only because he's a heat magnet. Go away heat is what it's been. To get it to transition into wanting to have him around, I don't know. I don't know. I want to say maybe he could take some lessons from Dom and how to be a go away magnet. I mean, not a go away magnet, but how to not be as much of a go away magnet. But I would say something like that for the Rumble. I don't know when, where, how in that match, but oh man, I don't know. I don't know. But whatever. Shout out to Trick and Mellow gang, let that be clear. That's just it's obvious. And I mean Corbin winning, like I said, they did what they do, so it was a good match for what it was, as far as I was concerned. And I'm not looking for I wasn't looking for a 5-star classic, you know. I think Corbin should be back at NXT and proving himself, but not winning against no champions. You know, I think Corbin could win against, I wouldn't say up and comers, but you know, you give him one or two, and then get back to the main roster and maybe be a fire heel like that. You know, like, I don't know, but we in the right direction. Lone Wolf Corbin is a look. That's a good look and a win, as far as everybody's feeling like it's in my opinion. So that was NXT. Y'all stay up. Good looks for listening, and I will catch y'all next time.